Ugh. So we can be quicker here. So anybody pops on. What's going on, guys? What's up, Zach? What's up, Eloy? Let a couple more people get in here. Hope you guys are doing well. Man, what a crazy day. What's up, Dent? What's up, William? You guys are doing well. I just figured, didn't get my Sunday morning little stream in. So I figured I'm gonna go run and grab a few things at the store for dinner to you guys with, and just kind of discuss kind of the events that have taken place in the last few hours or earlier today. So most of you guys know last night. What's up, DJ, Kristen? How you doing? Timmy, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Doug is D. Thanks for popping in. So if you guys know, went with the girlfriend last night. We casino, played some cards, had a great time. Played for hours. Played a couple different tables. Got slaughtered on one table. Not for much though. Just kind of up and down, and then just left. And then I call them my son-in-law and daughter-in-law. They met us out there. They came out for a little while. They got a babysitter, and so we went to another table, and I played with him, and he lost like $160 in like 30 minutes. Like, it was really fast for playing on a table, and I was up and down, kind of whatever, nothing too crazy. And so after he lost like the $160, I felt bad. So when I'm losing that kind of money, or even playing that kind of money, because he probably really shouldn't be playing that much money, because it's just probably not really something he should do. Anyway, he wanted to do it, you know. So I told him, I'm gonna win your money back. I'm gonna get you your money back. So let me find another table. So I walked around a little bit. I found another table. Got on a good streak, and I always play progressive, meaning I always add another chip. Whatever the minimum start is, I add another chip. Keep pulling. I think that's the only way to play blackjack. Is you either win it quick or you lose it. When you get streaky in blackjack, you get streaky. I mean, obviously you're not always going to get 20s and 19s and blackjacks and whatever, but you're also going to, if you hit your cards properly, you're going to get some of those hits to still win as well. So there's times where you can win 7, 8 hands in a row. You're not always dealt great hands, but you can win 7, 8 times in a row. And if you think about it, if you start at like a $15 table, so if you're adding $5 every time, when you get up to that 7th win in a row, you're at like 40, 45 bucks, 50 bucks a hand at least, right? Somewhere around there. So you can imagine how much you've already, when you put in the rest of yours to your stacks. So I won him his 160 like pretty quick, and I colored that up and handed it to him and said, go to the cashier and cash it out. Don't play these anywhere. Now you're even. You just lost 160 bucks. I got your 160 back. So then I continued to play. I colored some others up, and then I just played with the rest of it. And I got murdered. And then I went and I played another 100 I pulled another black chip out that I had colored up earlier at a different table. And it's just a bad vibe. There's like 3 different sections where they have tables at Mystic. And one of these, like the pit boss, most of the pit bosses are very cool and fun and what dealers. This one pit boss was just an asshole. Like, somebody was trying to cash in like $100 to get $100 worth of chips, and like the dealer's like 100, and you can like see him standing, and he's not looking that way, he's not paying attention, he's just standing there, and like the dealer's like 100, and then I said it, like I yelled it, and like he looks over at me, he's like, yeah, I heard him the first time. You don't have to, you just worry, you focus on playing or whatever, and do your thing, and let the other people. And I'm like, was like, what? I'm like, okay. I'm like, whatever. So, so he does the 100. He does the 100 or whatever, and then I just get slaughtered. Like I got murdered. I got murdered so bad, and I just played the 100 out. So I cashed out this morning when we checked out. I cashed out my chips. I cashed out 167.50. I played 200 last night. So basically, I lost like $33 playing 6 hours of blackjack throughout the night, but I actually didn't because I won him the 160. So if you do the math, that's what, 330 something. I actually won like 130 bucks probably, but I gave him that 160 so he didn't lose. Anyway, so that's not really why I came on the stream. I just wanted to kind of share where it ended, and I had quite a few cocktails last night. Sorry, my dog's getting in the way. Hey, Vox, email me your address, dude. I looked through. I don't think you ever sent me an email. And if you did, send me another one with your shipping info, because I tried to look for it. I searched through everything, and I couldn't find anything. But I get a million emails, so I searched like WVogs and all sorts of things, and I couldn't find anything. Anyway, so I didn't do the stream this morning because I had quite a few drinks last night. And yeah, they always make them like doubles or whatever. I had a bunch of double Captain Cokes. And I had way more than I probably should have. And I didn't realize how many I had. And it was a rough morning this morning. So I get back. I head back. I get back. And I go in the house. And my sister's upstairs, and she is just like in tears, and she's like, Tony, who's my brother-in-law, she's like, he was admitted in the hospital, like I just dropped him off earlier this morning. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what do you mean? Why? What's going on? And she's like, he was very short breath, he having a hard time breathing, he was in a lot of pain, and assuming it was probably COVID at the time, didn't know, but that's what it would lead to, right? With everything that's going on and kind of the symptoms of what he was having or what was going on. So she was all worried because when she brought him there, you know how it is at these places now. Like if you typically usually you can't go in. Like if you're bringing somebody, you drop them off to whoever, medical staff. They ask certain questions, and then they take them and they say, well, you have to wait out in your car or go home, whatever, we'll contact you. So she still hadn't heard anything yet at this point, or at least from the doctors. But she said that he had already called her since he was admitted, like actually in the hospital at that time. And they had him like hooked up to oxygen and stuff, and I don't know, apparently they asked him like if his stomach hurt as well. And I think like most people, your stomach doesn't always hurt all the time, but we have pains, especially my age, you're getting older, like, right, you wake up with pains. You have different pains, whether it's you get knee pain every once in a while, you get whatever, shoulder pain, something from playing sports over the years, whatever. But they asked him if he had stomach pain, and he was trying to think about it, and he's like, and one of the doctors was like, they like pressed on his stomach in a certain area, and like when they did it, he was like, it was like, I guess just, it hurt extremely bad. And so they were worried because another one of the symptoms with COVID, which I guess I didn't know this was one of the things too, but it can attack your stomach and it can cause internal bleeding. So they're doing like CT scans and some other things. So anyway, update. I don't know if she talked to the doctor or she talked to him, but obviously his test came back positive. They gave him a shot. They gave him a shot in his stomach. And I'm not really sure. I don't know where exactly in the stomach they gave him the shot, but he's in a hospital not far from us, like 15 minutes from here, and they're gonna move him to a hospital in St. Paul tomorrow, which they're basically the best around this area for COVID patients for what's going on, but they're treating him for it's COVID and they're treating him for pneumonia. So, but here's even crazier. Well, not crazier, but here's the other thing. So, obviously, when his test came back positive, my sister had to get tested. So she once results came back positive, her and then my nieces, their daughters, and they just went and got theirs done not too long ago, like in the last half hour, 20 minutes or so, and they all came back positive. So they don't have symptoms. Like my sister said, like, she has allergies, she has asthma, so that's another thing like to really look at. I have asthma as well, and like if you have like asthma, breathing disorders, things of that nature, like, it can be worse for you if you get it. But she's not had, even with her having asthma, she's not really she doesn't have the symptoms, at least as of right now. And again, who knows when they'll hit? Who knows when they can happen? Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys. All right, cool, Vox. I'll check it out when I get a chance. I thought I had started, if you had before, whenever it was, and I went back and looked at all my starred emails, and I couldn't find anything from you with any address. Yeah, I appreciate the prayers, guys, and the thoughts, and everybody. It does mean a lot, and I guess I just wanted to pop on here to kind of update people, but it's me kind of always being somebody to try to be a positive person and, try to do the right things, just, man, I've said it a ton of times, but, you really don't know. Like, things can happen like that, right, in life. Whether it's our life, whether it's our friends, our family, people around us, like, things can just change in a heartbeat. And my brother-in-law, I would say he's pretty healthy, he's pretty active. He's 5 years older than I am. And, like, to just think, like, a couple days ago, like, he was, even yesterday, he was fine moving around. He probably would have went on his treadmill air bike thing that he exercises on, probably would have done that the other day, got a workout in. And to now him sitting in a hospital, getting out with oxygen and being treated for this, man, it's just crazy. Like, we don't know. And it's anything, right? It's just anything in our lives, like between us, people we know, friends, family, and I don't know, you just don't know. So again, guys, like, I know, like, within the hobby community, I know within the Twitter community, I know there's been people that, we've seen or we've had relations or connections with people that have had someone in their family have COVID, and some even lose family members due to it. We hear a lot about it, and as much as probably the rates are maybe spiked higher than maybe they are, and maybe of what they say is, and that's all, people can get in their own political beliefs, and are they doing this for this or that? And yeah, it's possible. But once you have now, like for me, to now have a family member, a close family member, somebody I know personally, like, actually have it and actually, like, have effects from it, not just, hey, someone has it, but they don't really show symptoms, whatever. Like, somebody who's actually affected by it, who's not, 80, 90 years old, who's not much different age than I am. It's scary stuff, man. I mean, and again, like I've always said, like I've said from the beginning of this stuff, and I always tell my kids the same thing, right? I'm not gonna live my life sheltered or in a bubble, right? And I don't want my children to either. I just want them to be smart about what they do. Be cautious, doing the right things, going into places, being around people, wearing masks when you need to. I'm about to go in the store. I'll be wearing my mask like I have been. It's pretty much required. Although I think some people go against the thing of saying you don't have to wear them. Going into buildings, being around people, washing your hands, having sanitizer around you at all times as well. Travel sanitizers. I have one in my car. I've had one in here since all this stuff's hit. I'm always using it, like when I'm touching anything, being in a different store, I'm wiping down things before if I use a cart or anything. But guys, just it's crazy. It's crazy, like when this actually hits somebody that you personally know. The perspective starts to change and shift a lot more than maybe what it was, right? Because you always hear about like how many pro athletes test positive for it, right? There's just a new one in one of the teams just had another positive, Tennessee or somebody, right? Just not too long ago. There's been plenty of them. And you never hear of any athletes or anybody like that. And there's all these positive tests of anybody like dying or, they quarantine and they do what they're supposed to do, which is another thing. If you do get it, you do test positive, do the right steps, quarantine yourself. Don't put yourself around other people, because just because it may not, if you do get it, it may not affect you or it may not put heavy symptoms on you. Somebody else may not be susceptible or be able to, their body may not be able to handle it the same way. And I think Guns even called me earlier when we were talking about this, Now he said, he says he doesn't think it's just like, your age group, even though that may be a bigger factor of how they've seen with people who get it, people who have symptoms and things that happen. But, every single person's body is going to take it, fight it, deal with it differently, whether you're in shape or not. Like, I think he had mentioned that he heard Joe Rogan say something about he knew somebody that was like 80 some years old that got it, had symptoms for like 2 or 3 days, and then knew of an MMA fighter that got it, and he was about on his deathbed for 3 weeks, like almost at deathbed, like deathbed ridden, and he ended up fighting through it, but he may not have. And you talk about like an MMA fighter, like a professional fighter, they're probably in the best shape of anybody, in the world, as far as their conditioning, their lungs, their breathing, the way they condition themselves. I mean, it goes to show you that even if you're healthy, it can still have an effect. The symptoms could still, your body could, if you get it, your body just may react differently. You may not be able to fight it properly. Yeah. I gotta be strong. My sister-in-law is a physical therapist and was diagnosed positive in April. Then she had to go back on the front lines. I take it personally. Yeah, and shout out to everyone, first responders. I always say that. All the hospital medical staff, nurses, doctors, everybody that is basically faced in front of it. All the people that are treating my brother-in-law, like they all, as many precautions as you can take, even though they're going to take every precaution for themselves as well, what could be, or what, someone else possibly get it another way, so what's up, Mr. Smiles, man? I appreciate that, brother. I thank you for popping in too, man. Thank you. It's good to see you. But yeah, guys, this wasn't going to be any long stream or anything, guys. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update, because I know maybe a few of you that pop in on I told you guys I figured there would be a Caffeine with the Team stream this morning, talking more about the NFL games and all that. There was no way I was doing that this morning after last night and then the news when I got home. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. And I just wanted to thank you guys. Thank everybody for the prayers. Thank everybody for the kind words, the messages, people reaching out, texting, calling. You know, it means a lot, man. Oh, he got hurt? Oh, no. Yeah, I left at halftime. I just saw him catch that touchdown pass. That's not good. That's not good at all. Looks like a ACL or Achilles or something, or what kind of, like a leg injury, knee injury, ankle injury. So, but that's what I wanted to do, guys. I just wanted to pop on here quick. He was holding his calf. Oh, that's not good. That could be like an ACL. Or Achilles too. Ankle bent sideways. Not good. ACL probably. Hopefully it's not. You know, it's just like in the Laker game the other night. They thought that broke his ankle. Ouch. Ouch. Who's their backup quarterback? Who's Dallas's backup quarterback? Anyone know? Who's Dallas's quarterback? Ouch. Andy Dalton's their backup? Wow. We're going to get a resurgence. Mike White. I appreciate it, Mr. Smiles. Yeah, man. Just hit me up. My email's deafness45, my name at gmail.com. It's pretty simple. So, if all is good and things are all right, we're going to plan to do a quarter auction on Tuesday night. I had posted a community tab. Wanted you guys to know that. Oh, no. That's not good. That's too bad, man. That sucks. He was having such a great year, too, man. Such a great year. Hopefully it's not too serious, but man, that stinks. I don't like ever see anybody get hurt, man. People like I'm not fans of, I don't even like to see it hurt. It's just not a good thing. But Tuesday night, if all is good, we're going to do quarter auctions. I don't think I will have a Caffeine with the Team stream Saturday morning, because Saturday morning at 10 a.m., I believe it's 10 a.m., I will be on the Hobby Hotline. I believe I'm going to be with Mr. Newman, John Newman from the Sports Car Nation podcast. And I'm not sure who the other host is with me. There's the three of us, and then you guys can call in. So I brought this up the other day on one of the streams. Look up Hobby Hotline, YouTube, subscribe to them. I will be on there, or I should be on there Saturday. I'm scheduled to be on there Saturday, I think at 10 a.m. And it's like an hour and a half show. We talk hobby stuff. You can call in. People can call in and with questions and whatnot. They're fun. And then this next Sunday morning, I will do a Caffeine with the Team stream, because I won't be doing one Saturday because I'll have that I'll have to be on. So Dak should took the 35-minute off, man. Yeah, right. What's up, Casey9? Hey, brother. Blackbird, what's up, my man? Hope all is good out in the land of Vegas. Hope you're doing well. I just popped on here quick to give an update. My brother-in-law actually just was admitted to the hospital. He's got bad symptoms from COVID. He just tested positive and he couldn't breathe. He was in a lot of pain. They're treating him for COVID and pneumonia. So now my sister and them tested positive as well, because once his test came back, they had to go out and get tested. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. So again, Saturday I will be on the Hobby Hotline show. So just look up Hobby Hotline on YouTube. I'll be with a couple other people. I'll be a guest on there, guest host. And then Tuesday we'll do the quarter auctions this Tuesday, as long as I'm good and everything else is going good with my family. And then Sunday we'll for sure do a Caffeine with the Team stream. Maybe I'll get a walk vlog in if the weather's decent one of these days throughout the week. We'll see. So All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go grab a couple things in the grocery store quick. Should I figure something that's going to be all right on my stomach? My stomach's still a little ooey. So I appreciate all the prayers. I just want to thank all you guys. I wanted to give you guys a quick update. Zoe wanted to say what's up as well. She's chilling. So we're running here quick, grab a few things. You guys enjoy your night, the rest of the weekend here. Rest. Watch those Vikes. Skull. Go Vikes. We got the Lakers and the Heat game too. I think the Lakers will close it out tonight, but we'll see. Can Jimmy continue his tear? We'll see. Appreciate all you guys. Appreciate the prayers. Plan for Tuesday night. Quarter auctions. We're bringing back the quarter auctions Tuesday night. So I love you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Be good. Till next time.